Hee hee hee. All right. This is part 2 in my epic series about the EP I made for Soto. This song is called Arrows. I don't know if I'm allowed to have favorites, but this one is my favorite song on his EP. So he actually wrote this while we were recording. We were planning on doing another song, and he got friend zoned. So we can take a moment of silence for bro that got friend zoned. I don't know if he wanted me to share that online, but I'm sorry. Anyway, this song is about getting dumped. So, yeah. I recorded drums on this song. I think we'll start there. I want some long faders. I like it long. Here's our drum bus. Or solo drum bus. Have you ever done something and you're like, I don't know how I did that? That's what these drum sounds. Sounds so freaking good. I have no idea how I did that. I really don't. I guess I'm just goated. Anyway, here's what I did on my drums. Let's find out together. So your silencer, Blackfoot Audio. You've probably seen the ad, on Instagram where there's the guy from White Sea Studio and he's like, yeah, I have that plug-in too. Yeah, but this is it silences. It does what it says. See? As advertised. So I have that on all my shells. So I don't fully need to go over that again. Okay, let's get into it. Okay. Here's what I'm doing on kick drum. Okay. Boosting some 8K. Boosting some 1.5K. Interesting move for me. I usually don't do that. It's kind of interesting to come back and see what you did. Because I don't remember doing that. And then it looks like I am boosting 72.1 hertz. Make sure you get that exact. No, I'm just kidding. Don't worry about it. Use your ears. And then I'm compressing pretty heavily with the SSL channel. And then I'm going into black box. Let's kind of just walk through the processing here. So okay, turn on the EQ. Okay, black box. A little more full. That's what saturation does. It just makes it more of what it already is. Okay. Okay, and this compressor. So I was watching Nolly videos when I was doing the dishes, as one does, because I'm obsessed with audio. And my girlfriend gets mad at me for it sometimes. No, she doesn't. I love her. But he was like, I love optical compression on kick drum. And I was like, oh, frick, yeah. Yeah, this is an optical compressor. I just got you can see I got the subscription at Plugin Alliance. I was like, heck yeah, I have this awesome ACME, as I say it, opto compressor. I threw it on there. This thing sounds fire on a kick drum. At least it does here. And then some Pro Q. Just dipping out some low mids. And then the snare. Okay, same thing, silencer. Here are my moves. Boosting some 8K, boosting some 3K, boosting, that's interesting, boosting some 8. Interesting, I usually don't do that. And then boosting 200, compressing almost all the way on the SSL. Going into an 1176. Blue stripe. Blue stripe is absolutely magical. Oh, my camera moved. Well, I guess this can have some different camera movements on there. Anyway, yeah, the blue stripe sounds really good on kind of more aggressive. I just like it on vocals in general. On vocals as well as snare drum. That's my favorite uses. And then some machine head. This is also from Plugin Alliance, the SPL machine head. For some saturation.
just give it.
And then for my toms, looks like 2-stage. I did a lot of compression on these. I'm now realizing it's probably why they sound so freaking good. So I'm boosting Mr. Rack Tom quite heavily around 90, which is a little lower than I usually go. Oh, sounds good. Sucking off. Oh, I'm saying sucking off. Sucking out 275 hertz. And then I'm boosting around like 6K. And then throwing it into also throwing it into the purple audio.
Oh, they don't deserve it anyway.
Promise I play my toms. Not doing anything crazy. I like 1176s. Come at me. Cool. Yeah, the purple is pretty aggressive. It's like a different flavor of the blue stripe. Those are probably the two I use the most. Yeah. And then the floor tom looks like I'm just sucking out a little bit of 200. Yep, those are my EQ moves for the floor tom. Yeah, and then this is what I'm doing for overheads, boosting a lot of top end. And that's interesting. Am I just leaving them? Ah, that's interesting. Looks like I kept the low end in there. Sounds good. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It's really interesting when I come through and do these mix walkthroughs because there's just like decisions that I make just subconsciously that I don't even notice. Like I really couldn't tell you. Okay, using the same Opticomp compressor on the overheads. Not go too heavy on them. Just 3 dB when the snare hits. Just control the dynamics a little bit. And then to control harshness, I'm putting them through this tape machine.
Download another.
What this is doing is it's kind of shaving off the sheer top end of the cymbal that makes it sound harsh. Here's what I'm doing on my drum bus. Okay, got some Pro Q. Looks like I'm just dipping some mid-range there. Bus compressor. Compressing a little heavier there. Looks like I'm boosting a little bit of 3. Boosting some more kick. Okay, and then I'm pulling this down on this output on the clipper. So just to kind of gain stage into my mix bus. And then this is drum parallel compression. It's actually my drum reverb. Using this one, small tiled room. This plugin's free, by the way. It's made by, it's called Magic 7. I think it's pretty alright. Bass. Plug Alliance Ampeg SVT. SVT VR. Throw into an LA2A. My old boss at work was like, I love playing bass into LA2A. And I was like, oh, frick. Did it? Sounds good. This mix is brought to you by optical compression. That was nerdy. All right. Well, there's a tuner on here. It's really important. But anyway, the guitar tone on these are sick. Looks like I didn't even really do much. That's awkward. Okay. Hey, this is the amp I was using. Also from Plug Alliance. Usually I use Neural DSP, but let me turn off the effect track. This is what it is. This thing sounded sick. I was just kind of like wonder, and this is what I chose. So these are my settings. I threw a tube screamer in front of it. It's just free one. Without, with. Give it up for tube screamers. Then throw it into Chrome Reverb. Just give it a little bit of room. It's adding a lot. This trick, I don't know what it is, but like, I can avoid reverb sometimes, but this room makes a big difference. And then it's the same on the rhythm side, except for I'm adding an LA3A to just kind of control dynamics a little bit. Sounds so good.
Waited to buy you flowers, baby, I get.
Performances is the most important. Songwriting is what's most important. I'm just goofing around on Logic Pro. Not really. I'm not goofing around. I believe I just gained up the amp for the solo. Yeah. Yeah, this amp sounds sick. Maybe in 30 years, when I'm a millionaire from this YouTube channel, I'll buy one. Yeah, when I'm like the audio of Mr. Beast, the audio equivalent, I'll buy a Chandler. I like Sonic Drive Studio. Have you seen that guy? He's got some amps. Anyway, if you made it this far in the video, I'm always open to clients. So if you want to message me on Instagram at Chamber of Music, you can shoot me a DM, or I'll put my website in the description of this video and reach out to me there. I'd love to mix or produce for you. And if you're I like to specialize in like emo, hardcore, indie rock, things like that. So yeah, feel free to reach out. Cool. Let's move on to some vocals.
Waited to buy you flowers, baby, I get so caught up.
Waves tune. Maggie Q. Looks like I don't even know, what am I doing here? Oh, airband. What else do you do with a Maggie Q? It's not the airband. So I'm bringing up the airband a little bit.
Caught up and not being sure we get.
It actually does a lot. I should use that plugin more. Anyway, the peas and carrots of the audio world, and your LA2A and your 1176. And then Valhalla Vintage Reverb, not even on Ascend because I'm badass.
And it's too much, another one down the drain.
Yeah, just blend into the mix.
Oh, I don't want you anyway.
Yeah, he did these lead vocals. I was like, bro, you don't need to double it. You don't. And he's like, I want to do some doubling. So he did, but I think it sounded okay.
They think I'm a freak, 'cause they're making me weak.
Just making the stereo.
Wanna be free. Again, it's too much. I've been swallowed.
Add some doubles.
Give me Cupid's arrows.
I tuned those a little bit harder because it was a little funky. So I tuned them a little hard, but no one will know in the mix, right?
Freak, 'cause they're making
Then we added them all together for the last
I just
chorus.
wanna be free. Again, it's too much. Another one down the train.
Got to turn the limiter on. That's why it might be quiet.
Oh, I don't want you anyway.
Raise your hand if you want to go over my mix bus. Cool. All right, we'll go over it. I just realized, I wonder if my roommates think I'm talking to somebody. Anyway. Freaking tough. This is the plugin of the year.
And it's too much. Another one down the train.
This thing just sounds good. This thing's great. I wish these weren't $4,000 so I could have a real one. Because like in my mind, I'm like, what if like I can't have the plugin? It's just like, this thing's awesome. Going into the alpha compressor.
Oh, I don't want you anyway.
Not doing too much with the alpha compressor.
Download another app.
to Mr. PQ. I went over this in my last video, but use my frequency bands. They usually stay the same. Except for this one changes. This one's always at 24. This one's usually in the upper mid to high end, boosting some of that. Looks like I'm attenuating 3.7 here. Did nothing on this band, adding lots of 1K back into the mix, and then boosting 66 hertz. Here, let me change it. 67 hertz. Come on. Dang it. Well, that sucks. Can't even make 6-7 joke. Anyway. That's the mix right there. I guess my vocal bus saturating more. It's probably the most complex EQ curve right there for the vocals. Cutting some low, boosting some high. Just basic stuff, you know.
It's so caught up in not being sure we again. It's too much another word down the drain. Oh, I don't want you anyway. They think I'm.
Anyway, if you want to listen to the full song, you should go stream it. Share with your friends. Eat some ice cream if you want. But yeah, that's about it for me. I'm going to work on the next 2 songs. So hopefully if you see this video and you're wondering about the other 2 songs on this EP, I guess other 3 songs, those videos should already be up on my YouTube channel. So yeah, again, if you have any questions, you can reach out to me in the comments, or you can DM me on Instagram, or fill out the contact form on my website. Yeah, let me know. Love to chat with any of you guys. Peace.